Hey friends, this is Reverend Jerry, the People's Priest, aka Father Jerry, and today I am coming to you with your Monday Musings. So often, when we think about who we are in the world, who we are as individuals, we define ourselves by certain, characteristics or categories, identities, and that's fine. That's part of what it means to live in the society that we live in. But when I look at the scripture story of Samson, I see in that story a human fallacy that we often fall into, and that is allowing ourselves to be engrossed or encompassed by a particular part of our identity. In Samson's case, it was his hair. He allowed all of his identity to be wrapped up in his hair. And when his hair was cut off, he lost his ability to believe in himself, but also to remember who he really was. And that, in the story of Samson, equated to his strength. His hair was his strength. His hair was what gave him his power. And when his hair was cut off, he lost his ability to have strength, to be powerful. And it wasn't until the end of the story, when he suddenly remembered who he really was, he was able to pull down the pillars, and ultimately, his life was ended. But in the end of the story, he reclaimed who he really was by remembering that he was able. And that is a part of the spiritual life that I think is crucial for us to keep in mind. That however we define ourselves, we ultimately have to have as our first definition that we are able. That we are able to live well, that we are able to live holy, W-H-O-L-L-Y, as well as H-O-L-Y, and to live in a way that is life-giving and liberating, not just for ourselves, but for those who are all around us and all of the planet. So we have to remember this true idea or this true notion of who we really are, that we are able. So this week, dear friends, remember that life is short and we do not have much time to gladden the hearts of those who journey with us. So let us be swift to love, make haste to be kind, and wherever you are, remember that you are able.
Monday Musings is a weekly reflection series brought to you by Reverend Jerry Maynard, the People's Priest, and produced by C&G Communications. For a small donation of $25 per month, you can be listed as a podcast sponsor. For more information, please visit revjerrymaynard.org and click on the People's Priest podcast under the Media tab.